Good day, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. This is Viper Survivorland, and I'm back here, finally, out of the Alan Wake cosplay, and we gonna hit up the Alan Wake DLC. Pretty certainly a weird order to be doing things in. Control, Alan Wake 2, Alan Wake 1 DLC, Alan Wake.
Darkness engulfed the
But,
elevator.
you know,
There was something there, reaching for her, trying to make her act. It was a distress call. Faden sensed a drowning man, a hunger in the dark. Investigation sector.
Investigation sector, huh?
definitely worth mentioning that this came
Check
out
this out.
considerably before Alan Wake 2. I mean, this game, Control, just had its 5-year anniversary. I don't know exactly how long after the game release this DLC came out. I want to say probably within a year. I'll say, Sora, how's it going? Welcome to Viperland in the chat. But when I got the game, it was the completed edition with all the DLC, so it was after that point. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's a little dark. Ah, much better. So yeah, I'm sure at the point this DLC came out, they knew they were either going to just start working on Alan Wake 2, or perhaps it had already gotten started, but like, from the public's point of view, Alan Wake 2 definitely did not come out when this was out. At all. Oops, gotta hold it for that. Blank 2017. Mr. Kirkland, here are the latest agents confirmed missing, presumed dead from the containment breach yesterday. Agent Jonathan Connor, researcher Erza Cruz, Agent Caroline Dempsey, Agent Lindsay Malcolm, Agent Charles Murray, Agent Derek Saw. Letters of condolences will be delivered to you to sign prior to sending them to their families. You'll be updated as soon as additional confirmations are made. Also, per your request, a network engineer checked how many cases were backed up digitally. Unfortunately, a large number of active investigations were not archived yet, and the only hard copies of reports exist behind the firebreak. They're lost, I'm afraid.
Seems a lot more crowded than the rest of the bureau.
It's a little fine. Do we have a hotline thing? Oh, the full version of that. Okay.
Darkness engulfed the elevator. There was something there. A presence. Jesse Faden could hear it. A call. It was faint, reaching for her from a dark place. Faden was sensitive to visitations. She had them all the time. From her guiding star and the previous director. She was the perfect receiver. As if she'd been made for this. Faden paused to feel it. The force at play here. It was changing things around her, subtle. Trying to make her act. Faden didn't like that. Her guide felt it too. Polaris didn't flare up in defense as with the hiss. So it wasn't all bad. Not a hostile transmission. It was powerful, but it was coming from far away. And made weak because of the distance. It was a distress call. Faden sensed a drowning man. A man desperate to escape. She sensed something else, too. A hunger in the dark. Not unlike the hostile resonance. Waiting. She knew that desperate acts can have grim consequences. It was this, more than the man's despair, that made her follow the call.
I can only imagine.
The elevator lights winked back on. The darkness receded like a memory. There was a new button on the elevator control panel. Investigation sector. Faden pressed the button. The elevator doors slid shut with practiced bravado.
I can only assume, considering Alan Wake 1 came out in 2010, thus all the disappearances in 2010 and Alan Wake 2. Was it 2010? When did Alan Wake 1? I have to assume. Wake 1 release date. Yeah, 2010. I have to assume, considering this DLC, let's say, Control Wake DLC release date. This came out. Yeah, no, I know when Alan Wake 2 came out. 2019. It doesn't list the date on the wiki. Fine, 2019. 9 years after Alan Wake came out. I can only imagine if you were a big Alan Wake fan, again, as a much more recent fan, I cannot chime in on how this must have felt, but like, damn, must have been insane to be like, oh crap, that's Alan Wake, that's Alan at the typewriter doing the thing, and I can only imagine, like, must have blown people away who were a fan of that game and were playing this and got to the DLC. Official findings report. Read Dr. Casper Darling. Internal confidential. Per authorization from M. Kirkland, internal investigation D-084-5 was launched into the ethical practices of Dr. Casper Darling, head of research. Despite the accounts of anonymous blank regarding inhuman treatment of a blank currently housed in the Bureau, our official findings regarding this were inconclusive. Numerous obstacles arose during the investigation. The majority of blank sector personnel seemed to be wholly unaware of any such blank contained there. One blank confirmed the blank's codename to be blank, but all files pertaining to that name were inaccessible, being classified under the highest clearance level. Investigators were similarly blocked from entering the blank research wing to interview its staff. The matter was further complicated by the lack of clarity on whether non-human paranatural entities warrant humane treatment. While this investigation cannot address any charges against Dr. Darling, we do recommend an investigation into blank research. Refer to file 9-82-10 or 0136 for full report. Yeah, we got documents now. Case inquiry. Mr. Dennis, a request came through recently from an FBI agent asking for all of our files on Bright Falls, specifically on the disappearance of the author, Alan Wake. Per the Interagency Information Exchange Agreement, I had some paper pushers gather up a folder of all the pre-approved files. Don't worry, all the inappropriate material is either missing or redacted. But I'm ready to let you know that we received this request from a special agent named Alex Casey. Sounds familiar, right? That's because Alex Casey is the name of the fictional detective in those hard-boiled crime books Alan Wake wrote. Pretty interesting that an FBI agent shares a name with the most famous character Wake wrote, is looking into a case dealing with the writer's fiction coming true. I think this is worth looking into, but what's your opinion? Just give me the word and I'll start surveillance on the guy. Special Investigator Gleason. Yeah, so I can only assume that at the time this came out, they at least had a fairly decent plot synopsis of Alan Wake 2. And this is probably meant to, like, lead into it to some degree. Tractor supplement. Bureau Tractor AI82-KE. Supplementary materials. Note, miscommunication led to a local coroner examining the body of William Burrow. Burrow William, male, Caucasian. Case summary, 33-year-old man found dead on his property, per police report. Remains obtained for coroner's office also include blood, urine, bile, stomach contents, and bone fragments. Autopsy findings. Blunt force injuries, head. Lacerations, left ear cheek. Blunt force injuries, extremities. Dislocation, right knee. Complete avulsion of the right upper extremity with associated fracture of the proximal right humerus. Extensive trauma, abdominal region. Complete avulsion of multiple organs, including stomach, heart, liver, pancreas, kidneys, and a portion of the large and small intestine, all missing from scene. Conclusion. It's my opinion that Mr. Burrow's death is not the result of a mechanical accident, as claimed by authorities. The removal of organs is consistent with animal attack. Those damn animals taking organs. Mr. Dennis, so yes, there's an increase in AWE cases, and yes, it would be a good idea to put together a special task force to examine exactly why that is. However, it seems that a tiny little detail has slipped through the cracks. We don't have the damn staff. If you expect us to detect, investigate, and process more AWE cases, you need to give us more people. It's simple math. Between the staff we lost at the Hartman thing, and the ones who left for other departments after Kirkland quit, we're barely managing to keep up with the workload. Hell, just filing the paperwork for all the altered items we left behind in the sector has been an ordeal. Another thing, and this is going to sound paradoxical, but we have an overcrowding situation. This lobby isn't meant to accommodate a whole sector's worth of staff. Excuse me. We put forward a motion to move investigations to a more suitable location months ago. It better not be sitting on your desk. The people are getting restless, and as Kirkland's interim replacement, it is your job to handle it. Best regards, Agent Grayson. And we got files on files on files. Bureau of Control, blank of blank 2019. To whom it may concern, with great anger and regret that I tender my resignation as head of investigations for the Federal Bureau of Control. I do this in protest of the rampant disregard for my department's blank. My staff cannot continue to work in these conditions. Previous requests and warnings have fallen on deaf ears, so I must now rely on my actions to speak louder than my words ever could. I blame the situation on our blank, who has routinely ignored my request for assistance in reclaiming the parts of the investigation sector lost to the blank loose inside. I will never forget the screams of brave agents begging for us to open that firebreak. I'll carry that shame for the rest of my days. The blank has failed his agents. I shall never forgive him for that. Sincerely, William Kirkland. Button? Okay.
It's not working.
Guess we go another way.
Power core somewhere.
And there's a power core, so I guess we'll find another one. Cauldron Lake update to Chief Investigator Dennis. It happened again, third time this year. Something certainly has it out for our blank. Could be raccoons. The locals certainly complain about them enough. But why the hell would raccoons keep going after a monitoring station? Doesn't add up. Anyway. I've got a bureau tech going to the site next week to take a look. Next on the list of recurring problems is the staff at the Lake House Research Station. How am I supposed to effectively keep an eye on Blank Lake if they won't let me see any data? I don't even know what they're researching out there. We need to petition them again to share their info with investigations agents. Only a matter of time before this blank hits again, and I want to be prepared. Oh, it hit. Anyway, if anyone at HQ asks why Bright Falls report is a little thin this month, tell them it's because we couldn't take any readings. In the meantime, I might invest in some raccoon traps. Sincerely, Agent Estevez. Oh, hey, so they introduce her here. Also, I do think it's funny that when you do encounter them checking on the station, in Alan Wake 2, they quote raccoons. Director Investigation. Official findings report blank. Internal confidential. Excuse me. Per authorization from Mr. Kirkland, blank. Excuse me, jeez. It was launched into the blank of Director Zachariah Trench. A recent change in blank witnessed in Director Trench's Director Trench, including aggressive blank when blank with our other staff has been observed. However, this investigation is aimed at interpreting this issue rather than proving it. Notable blank between Dr. Trench and Dr. Darling has been witnessed by numerous Bureau staff. Although both declined to meet for an interview on the matter, witness accounts suggest their argument centered around the Dimensional Research Wing and the blank kept inside. However, as no evidence exists to confirm Director Trench's blank as anything more than interpersonal disagreements, this investigation has concluded that Director Trench's behavior is not indicative of any blank and that his fitness to lead is not in question. Refer to file blank for full report. Yeah, well, they were wrong. He definitely had some stuff, and his fitness to lead was wavering. Trench, official warning. Kirkland, I'm growing tired of your blatant attempts to lay your incompetence at my doorstep. I know you want this to be true, but you are head of investigations. This failure is your responsibility. What did you think would happen, holding a dangerous specimen in investigations? The containment sector exists for a reason. They are better trained and better equipped for this type of work. In fact, they have admirably taken on certain AWE monitoring responsibilities that your staff are no longer capable of. This happens more and more now. I don't think your petty internal investigations have gone past my notice. You're our worm. Everything I've done has been for the benefit of the Bureau. The Prime Candidate program only failed because of Darling. You're both failures plotting against me. You are traitors, but the truth will emerge out of you. You are choosing to become my enemy, Kirkland. You don't want to be. Zachariah Trench, Director of the Federal Bureau of Control. feel like some of the wording there, especially at the end. I mean, yeah, it does still read as just an angry letter, but I feel like they already discussed specifically how much the hiss chant says "you are," and specifically mentions worms. I don't know. I don't know if it's intentional or if I'm just overly reading into it, but I feel like in his anger, you can feel a little bit of that hiss chant coming out of him. Oh, hello. Find 80% of the collectibles in the investigation sector. Oh. Okay. I must have found a lot of collectibles. Underhill background. Summary. Dr. Raya Underhill is a professor at the University of Woodrow in the United Kingdom, where she teaches biology with a focus on botany. We must be front-loading a total lot of these, which makes sense. There's a whole lot of these right here. Dr. Underhill once worked with the Bureau as a parabotanist stationed in the research sector of the oldest house. She served with no incidents or demerits, and is praised by those who formerly worked with her, including Dr. Darling. Dr. Underhill has no known connections to paracriminal organizations or any record of breaching her NDAs since leaving the Bureau. Her civilian behavior has been ideal, with the exception of an ongoing personal relationship with Dr. Darling that appears to have begun during their time as co-workers in the research sector, and revisited intermittently ever since. Depending on the duration of her work in the oldest house, it may be required to have both parties sign a relationship clearance form. This investigation has found no compelling reason to deny Dr. Darling's request to offer Dr. Underhill an interim position with the aim of finding a solution to the mold threshold issue. Which, we can't quite say she did, because kind of we did, but whatever. We worked together with her to find a solution. I should get rid of some of my boosts, but I feel like my boosts are fine. We'll see as it goes along. Why aren't we still looking for battery, power cell? Maybe there's one up there. I'd like to get in there. Oh, maybe over here then. There we go. Clear the path. Mr. Kirkland, we stopped at Keystone on our way to the target AWE like you asked. I'm sending my report directly to you to try to keep a lid on this Grumman Morales desertion issue. We didn't find any sign of them here. Given their records, it is possible they've switched teams like you suspected, but I don't think that's the case. An event definitely occurred here, in Keystone, and I think Grumman and Morales got caught up in it. The entire population has vanished into thin air. Reminds me of the Ordinary case, but that was just the adults, if I'm remembering the file correctly. This is different. I think our guys are casualties, not traitors. If it was an AWE, it seems to be over. We walked through the whole town, and the only strange thing we noticed were markings on various buildings. 2 overlapping circles with a dot in this shared space. Could be unrelated. I'll show you the pictures when I get back. In the meantime, you should send a team out here to cordon this place off. Maybe get some comms guys working on a cover story. Sincerely, Agent Keenum. While that literal iconography isn't used in Alan Wake, I feel like the concept of an overlap very much is. Bureau Tractor AI 82K8. Containment procedure. Item is not in Bureau custody. None known. Description altered effect. A Frank elk tractor, olive green, dried blood on the grill when last seen. Item is capable of vocalized responses, or growls, and unmanned locomotion. Considered highly aggressive and dangerous. A tractor that wants to hunt you down. Don't think I'd like that very much. The item first came to the Bureau's attention after the death of William Burrow, owner of Burrow Farms outside of Trenton, Texas. Local authorities arrived on scene after an employee found the mutilated body of Mr. Burrow beneath his tractor. Police arrived, but were immediately driven away by the tractor. Panicked calls to federal authorities were intercepted by Bureau communication staff. A team was dispatched. Upon arrival, the agents approached the item, responded by growling like a bear. 3 agents were injured when they tried to detain the item, which escaped. Aerial searches for the item are ongoing. Speaking to Mrs. Burrow only revealed that she had a domestic altercation with Mr. Burrow earlier that night. Whether these events are connected is entirely unknown. Ah, okay. There is a power cube. Official findings report, the Prime Candidate Program, per authorization of Mr. Kirkland, Internal Investigation P-142-9 was launched into the legality of the Prime Candidate Program, blank, by the Federal Bureau of Control. Since all known subjects relevant to the investigation used executive privilege to decline interviews, very little first-hand information was gathered. However, anonymous sources and documentation declassified by Mr. Kirkland both paint an alarmingly clear picture of systematic blank and blank. Blank were brought to the oldest house and placed under blank. Examination is tested with the aim of appointing one as director upon maturity. The program has produced no successful cases and only resulted in the traumatic blank of paranaturally inclined blank. Not only is this a breach of the Ash Act, but it flies in the face of basic human blank. The investigation team unequivocally blank the Prime Candidate Program and recommends that it be blank immediately. Blanking true. We get another battery. And I guess I can yank that one out for now. Yeah.
There. Now that gate should open.
Don't know what that one was doing, but it's fine. We didn't need it. Oh, was that one doing lights? Might have been doing lights. I'm sure that won't be a problem going forward. Specimen Escape Assessment. For Incident A-49, the purpose of Internal Investigations X-039-7 is to examine the containment failure of specimen SI-1 that resulted in the deaths of blank agents. An inspection report of the containment equipment 3 days earlier showed no faults. Investigators suspect human error to be the cause, yet no department has provided any evidence to support this. Technicians were able to recover the researchers' notes on the specimen from the internal network. On the blank of blank, the specimen began displaying a sharp increase in aggressive blank. Cross-referencing that date with various logs found only 2 events inconsistent with the sector's daily routine. 1. The air filters were changed. And 2. An hour prior to the incident, a civilian named Alice Blank entered the sector regarding an unrelated investigation. See interview 65-F-124. Oh, Alice, you say. Given their connection to the same AWE case, it is likely that Mrs. Blank's presence is relevant to the specimen's escape and the blank. Investigation is ongoing. Ah. Alice Waite came to the FBC. I feel like she mentioned talking with them. Then something escaped.
I'm no detective, but something definitely happened here.
Yeah, you don't really need to be a detective. Something definitely happened here. Blessed Organization. Paracriminal Profile, the Blessed Organization. This group individual has operated outside of the Bureau's notice for decades, perhaps longer, displaying a level of skill and caution rarely seen in paracriminal groups. A review of past cases has found various mentions of their activity over the years. In 2016, a production company called Blessed Pictures was connected to an altered item case, as well as the death of an agent from exposure to illicit paranatural materials. In 1994, a Los Angeles-based public speaker named Chester Bless was involved in the illegal use of an altered item. In 1988, a business called Blessed Repairs and Service was suspected in involvement with an object of power case, perhaps even creating it. None of these businesses or individuals have ever been located. However, their connections to appearances of altered items and objects of power is too direct to be considered circumstantial. Arrest order has been issued for any persons believed to be involved with the Blessed Organization. Okay. That is enough times of that popping up. What is the science then here? A little different. Not for now. Yes, I know where I'm supposed to go. I'm taking a peek around. Hold on. Alright, well. Ocean view it is. 1. And 2. And an ocean view.
Do we know each other? This feels familiar. I can't seem to...
Well,
I've forgotten it. I'm sorry. My name is Alan Wake.
I feel like the imagery is very similar to what they use for like the transition scenes in Alan Wake 2.
Who are you? Who are you? Do I know you?
I'm your friend Tom. Tom Zane.
Of course.
There's nothing to worry about.
Tom. The poet. The diver. You look different.
That was just a role. A character. The protagonist I played in my old film. I'm a filmmaker. An auteur like yourself. We're working on this together, remember? An artistic collaboration. You need a drink.
Oh, hey, nice rings. Oh, hey, Dr. Darling.
Get this.
Endless darkness. Nothing holds still.
But we're very close now. You've been writing. You found a way to escape. It'll work this time.
Writing?
You found a way!
No. I don't... Wait. There's something. It's my double. He's out there. I've seen
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Nothing to worry about. I'm
Lies.
dealing with it. It's fine, my friend. Let me handle him.
Nothing to worry about.
What the hell?
Now, come on. You misunderstand me.
I feel like that's gotta be a different Loops version of Alan and Zane talking for the
That was
first time.
Alan Wake, the writer who
Well,
went
first time
missing in
too.
that AWE case I read about. What's he doing here?
Ah, so that's the symbol they were talking about. So it's not Alan Wake related then.
Thomas Zane was with
I don't
him.
know what that...
The poet. No, wait. He was a filmmaker. I always remember that wrong.
That's not how that usually goes down. Okay. TV's on. What do we got on this one? Radio's on. And over here, nothing's on. Well, that didn't work. Maybe some of them beat me out? No. That would be something else. Because it doesn't let me turn them back on once they're off, so clearly they're meant to be off. I thought I heard a door open anyway. Maybe it's just a different door? That. Yeah, that. Doubt it would open this one again. I don't want to pull the light cord anymore, because I'm pretty sure we need to go through there. Figure out what it did. I could try pulling the light cord again, but it doesn't That's never been how we've gotten out of here. We've always gone through the door. You'd think it'd be something in the third one. It is. Just an idiot. Don't appreciate it getting darker.
Dr. Emil Hartman, devoured by hungry darkness. Dr. Emil Hartman was desperate. The Federal Bureau of Control had stolen his life's work. This was his last chance, his final experiment. What he'd been too scared to do before. Hartman dove into the lake, was taken, devoured by hungry darkness, became the thing that had been Hartman. Only an echo of him remained, fragmented impulses on autoplay, violent, bloodthirsty darkness in the driver's seat. Emerging from the lake, the thing was captured by the FBC.
So they're
Brought in,
taken?
Contained, studied. The thing broke loose, killed everyone it could. The FBC fell back and sealed the sector. The thing was alone in the dark, lurking, roaming, waiting. Then something else came. Not darkness, but similar enough. A sound. A resonance.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be a surprise. If there's one, why not another? The darkness inside the thing could have been immune, could have resisted, fought, could have been passed by, passed through with no effect. But it didn't, and it wasn't. Maybe it had grown weaker over time, not aged. It was timeless, but weaker with no link to its source. A metamorphosis followed. The thing that had been Hartman went through another change.
Okay, so it was Hartman, then it was a Taken, then it was a
The thing that had been
Taken
Hartman
Hiss.
broke loose, killed everyone it could, lurking, roaming, waiting. Then something else came.
Oh.
A resonance.
Yoink one. Yoinking two. 3 yoinks and we go. I guess we can, I don't think there's anything we need to do here. Oh, we do have an ability point. We have 1 ability point. Yeah, I guess we hold on. Alright, cool. Well, whatever's in here used to be Hartman. Keep going that way. Guess we're going over that way. You keep going that way. I don't need you here. Oh, you're not going up. Alright, then. To the yellow, then. Don't know if we're going to be able to get back from this easily. Alright, this one moves. Curious what's over there. Oh, bloodstained. Well, that's not great. Sure, it'll be fine over here, though, right?
Creepy, damp, and abandoned.
Investigation sector.
Why did Wake want me to come here?
The Alan may have his writing, but we have crazy mind powers, telekinesis and flying. That's normal stuff. Sometimes you just gotta have infinite recycling, right? We all understand. We've all been there.
Doesn't look like a house shift. Do I even want to know?
Jeez. Neat effect. Control point. Oh, that's moving, so I guess this... No, that's where we came from. Filing and processing. Hey, friend. You know, when the throw is that strong, you just throw stuff, right? Hello. You're mine. Thank you. I have mother. Oh yeah. Okay. One more down left. Oh, but flank. Well, we tried. Okay, more than one more guy. Sit down. Read my files. Official arrest warrant. Emil Hartman. Victim names: Alan Wake, Tor Anderson, Odin Anderson, blank, Rudolph Lane, Wendy DeSole, Thomas Emerson, blank. Well, I mean, he definitely didn't kill Alan Wake, and he definitely didn't kill Tor Odin Anderson. Officer names: Dennis Special Agent Remy. Charges: Code 4, kidnapping of altered individuals. Sanctions against altered organizations. Obstruction of Bureau investigation. Breaching the Ash Act. Additional notes. Vendor's property seized as evidence to be used in conjunction with ongoing AWU investigation. Vendor's personal effects have been sent to research for analysis. After being cleared by Bureau researchers, all victims have been released. Biannual surveillance orders were assigned to each except the Anderson brothers due to their senility, and Wake, possibly deceased. Oh, okay. Yeah, he did kidnapping and obstruction. So it said victims, it didn't mean he killed them.
Of course, Hiss are already in here. Whoa. Looks like the house is getting a little wild in here.
Give me some goodies. My note. And actually, I don't know if I should expect to find notes around here. It was almost certainly where it was supposed to go. Yeah, unless there's something up here. Yaha. Hello. Yeah, that's about it though.
This darkness is blocking the door. So now I have to deal with an interdimensional noise and sentient shadows.
Cool. Give me the light. There it is.
There you go. Doesn't that feel better?
Light burns it away, huh?
Cool.
Makes sense.
Makes as much sense as anything. I mean, makes Alan Wake sense for sure. See, now we have a flashlight. Do you know what? Now we have flashlight. Clearly, we've improved. A concept that potentially did not need improving on. Thankfully. Also, oh, that drops it. Into the mold. Still don't trust all of the, like, noises it makes. Not actually sure shooting these does anything. But I can, so. If nothing else, they may be the source of the sounds. Yeah. Well, we can also just leave. Oh. That didn't look like a normal hiss. At all. Cool. Awesome. How can I take this with me? I mean, it went that way. Yes, so do we. Yep, we got a dead end there. Operation Center. Oh, that's very dark.
The sound made darker. The resonance carves its way through the thing that had been Hartman, vibrating, remolding. The sound changes the darkness, and the darkness changes the sound. They both changed what remained of Hartman. They all turned into something else. A third thing. The sound made darker. The darkness made louder. Hartman was stretched. Stretched as anyone when seen from out of time, like a worm through time. Almost an Ouroboros, a spiral, a maelstrom. The gravity well of a black hole, twisting inward, tightening, taking you deeper and deeper to the bottom, the heart, and through to the other side. The third thing said, when you hear this, you will know you're a new you. He said, we build you till nothing remains. He said, under the conceptual reality behind this reality, you must want these waves to drag you away. He said, baby, 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 yeah, orange peel. The third thing was a monster. He'd tear apart any ordinary person crossing his path. Now he crashed out of darkness toward Faden. There was nothing ordinary about Faden.
I mean, he did say those things, and also there's at least something slightly ordinary about us. Mostly our hometown.
Worm through time. The third thing was a monster. Now he crashed out of darkness toward Faden.
We'll come back to that when we need it. Hello. Eagle Limited Summary. The Eagle Limited, AWE-44, a train derailment resulting in 62 casualties and numerous injuries, was suspected to have been the work of a paracriminal group known as Blank. As a result of this event, the agents discovered that one of their cars had become altered with a persistent auditory event. It remains to be determined whether the AWE was spontaneous or the direct result of the sabotage. The Bureau had been tracking said group at the time, and the intel gathered suggested an event of this caliber was imminent in Bloomington. As a result, a response team was on site. A response team on site was able to respond to the train accident site within minutes of the occurrence. They arrived to find emergency processes underway, but also equipment left behind by the suspected group. A suspicious onlooker managed to elude agents after they attempted to make contact. Further investigation of the accident site revealed a curiously undamaged train car that exhibited an altered state when entered. This individual car was secured and transported to the investigation sector for further studies. Interesting. The Shadow. Examination of paranatural entities of the Shadow. Paranatural entity A-1010, aka the Shadow, is an aggressive blank consisting of 3 known types. Type A. Localized manifestation of sentient blank capable of occupying organic and inorganic material as well as exerting blank over its surroundings. Type B. Shaded individuals. Human bodies blank by the Shadow. These individuals become notably more aggressive, but do seem to retain blank of their previous selves. Research is ongoing as to whether this condition is reversible. Type C. Shaded objects. Similar to Type B, except that inanimate objects are blank solely to be used as destructive tools. Each type seems to work towards a shared goal, possibly targeting certain individuals, CW AWE-35, which may imply a shared link to a blank intelligence. The threat this entity poses warrants immediate exploration of offensive defensive measures. Investigation sector is being outfitted with additional lighting sources, some internally powered, to prepare for the eventuality of a blank. Yeah, probably better to be safe in case the power goes out.
My understanding of the darkness is fragmented, incomplete. This abyss, this void, it very much does not wish to be understood. If light symbolizes knowledge, then it stands to reason that darkness would equate to ignorance. By its very nature, it abhors comprehension. Of course, my own nature drives me to comprehend all. We are opposing forces, destined to collide. And given this conflict of natures, we know that the light of truth will burn away the darkness, both figuratively and literally. Any significant light source can be used as protection, even weaponry against this metaphysical gloom. And then there are the artists. I know for a fact that Tom, Wake, the Anderson brothers, and Lane all had some involvement with the darkness. The question is whether their uncanny ability to affect reality through their art beckons the darkness, or did their work perhaps even create it? With Wake now secure in my lodge, I expect I shall grow closer to learning the answers to these questions. Assuming he cooperates, which is proving quite the challenge. Well, perseverance is the foundation of knowledge. Speaking of, I must be off on my rounds.
That's he's at the time of recording he had Alan Wake. We do have some lights on. Didn't we have another thing we could turn on? Yes. I don't seem to have a battery for that yet. I suppose we will be returning up here. Just, make a path. Or stairs. I mean, stairs sometimes work. Interagency Cooperation Decision re NASA. Following the NASA FBC Coordination Agreement of 1972, the Bureau has provided NASA with numerous technological advancements based on our research, including the black rock lining now found in all spacefaring vessels. In return, all data gathered during space missions is made available for Bureau researchers to analyze. Seems reasonable. Recently, certain individuals have raised the concern that this relationship does not adequately benefit the Bureau, either intellectually or financially. A thorough examination of the cost accrued by both organizations has shown that the expenses of NASA's recent launch of the Blank far outweighs any spending related to the processing and delivering of BlackRock. From its medium Earth orbit, the Blank will provide the Bureau with unparalleled resources for remotely monitoring and photographing AWE sites, a resource that would be lost if the partnership ends. It is the opinion of this committee that maintaining a cooperative relationship with our colleagues at NASA is of vital importance. Checks out, they can help each other. Official findings report: illegal altered item market. Black market hub specializing in the trade of occult talismans, relics, and other assorted ceremonial objects, as well genuine altered and paranatural materials, was raided in blank Czech Republic by a team of special investigators. Unsuccessful attempts by suspects to escape using altered items resulted in numerous casualties and prevented the Bureau from questioning all participants. The following interrogations revealed that not only is there a vast network of these retailers, but they seem to be gathering information on altered items and other paranatural materials from sources unknown to the Bureau. The Bureau's concern here is threefold. A. There's a growing underground market for paranatural materials, which implies a growing awareness of their existence among a niche group of the general public. Yep. These criminal individuals do not seem aware of the item's paranatural powers, and their attempts to activate them could prove devastating if done in populated areas. Yep. The motivations of these collectors are largely unknown. Refer to file for full report. Okay. People collecting very dangerous things. So you put me on desk duty just because I did the thing I was fucking hired to do? My job? Wanna know what I call that? Bullshit. Asking us to interrogate these scum without using words like altered items or AWEs or paracriminal is the stupidest thing I've heard in my life, and I've heard some fucking stupid things. They already know the facts. Hell, they know just as much as us, if not more. And they get to sit there laughing at us while we dance around it with our words. Trying not to leak classified technology. They already know the fucking terminology. If you think pulling me off this case will stop me, then think again. That piece of shit blew up those tracks. He killed those people, all to make a train turn altered. We have him dead to rights, and you need to let me back in that interrogation cell so I can get him to flip on his buddies. These people are terrorists and deserve to be treated as such. They won't stop unless we stop them. You can go ahead and put me on suspension, see if it slows me down. Agent Hewitt. Hoping to get a little more light down here. I guess we're still looking for that battery. No.
Darkness everywhere. New day, same old bloody city, says the old way. Like tar but good for nothing. Get rid of it.
Alright. Something here.
Agent
There we go.
Fisher, day 6 inside the motel.
Yeah.
Utilized surveillance methods are as follows. Fiber optic cameras slid under the individual room doors. Motion detectors in the lobby area. Tripwire, triggering a flash camera across the main entrance. Even fingerprint powder on the front desk. Results are varying at best. But mostly just inconclusive and unusable. The footage is corrupted. Sometimes even the equipment is damaged. I don't know how, exactly. I think this place is making fun of me. That's the only explanation. I can hear them laughing and screaming behind the closed doors. I can hear the call bell go and ding multiple times a day, but when I look, there's no one there. I know I'm supposed to stay out of sight, but I've seen the doors closing just before I can catch even a glimpse of anyone or anything. They're messing with me, whoever they are. I think... Wait, shh. There's something. I gotta get this. Gotta get the cable out. Come on, you fiber optic fuck, cooperate. Okay, there we go. All right, that was faint, but I definitely heard movement coming from the hallway. I think I might have finally caught one. recording better work this time, or I swear to God I'll... What? Hello? Who's there? Oh, shit. I'm with the FBC. Move away from the door. I have a... Where's my...
Alright. Interesting to hear the take from somebody who tried to, like, set up surveillance inside the motel. Does not seem that it worked very well. You know, shocking. So we need another... Ah. Well. Probably no cube in here. I tried to pull the one from earlier, but that opened the gate, so I don't think that's the best of ideas. Pull it out of there. I don't think. Yeah, it's definitely where it needs to be. We cannot move it again. Oh. Well, okay. You guys gonna let me shoot you? No. That. Yeah, there you go. Take that, and a little bit of that, and a little bit of you. Work for me now. Jeez. Maybe standing here in the middle isn't the best part. Kind of figure taking them over two at a time would have helped a bit, but we still got it. Get open the door, cool. Also might have been a bit easier to go around like this, but it's X to interact in Alan Wake. X is jump here. It's my excuse, I'm sticking with it.
I don't feel right.
That's draining my stamina.
Something in this darkness is draining me.
Alright, seems fine. At least we got some light here, which I'm sure will always be on.
Shit. Now what? What is that?
Oh.
Come on, elevator, time to go.
Oh.
You don't
Oh.
light. I can use that.
Oh, I don't love it. Need more batteries. None in the wet. Weird. We'll slowly let this place up. Definitely don't love that. Oh. don't love that at all. More than one. Other cases. Oh, there you go. There's another. The other one must be over there. I mean, no matter how dark it is, I don't know if you can get me up there. But like, I tempt fate. Push the button. Good lights. Yeah. I don't think he's chilling here no longer. He sure was stretched. That's accurate. So why am I on? Oh. I'm gonna take a peek around here.
Arcade machines. Shoom.
Ooh.
Shin. Shoom. Yom. Whatever.
That's it. Huh. Survive. Okay. Survive against a horde of hiss. Here. As long as we can throw stuff. Ow. Never mind. I should have thrown him. Told him. That rocket launching bastard. You! Stop. No more rockets. Alright, fight for me. Thank you. Oh, well. He was supposed to fight for me, but then I shot you too much. It's peasy. Okay. Now more hits. One of the more dangerous places to be, all, out in the open. But also, gives me a good line of sight. I can see who to throw stuff at. Get up. Thank you. I think 2 is the most we can control right now. I was thinking of putting a point into the 3rd, but we'll find out. This guy's still fighting for me. Oh, hello. Dodging is for cowards. Fighting with me is not. Alright. Yep, or. Jeez, stop. Friend. Really? I mean, take what we can get. If it'll hit him, we'll use it. Ow. I must have had another guy. I was trying to control him, but must have two already. I kind of expected this to be an actual arcade game and not just a wave survival. Too quiet. There we are. Oh, you've got ball power in it. Alright, where's ball? Where'd the ball? Back here. Oh, we gonna die because of ball anyway. There goes ball. That's back here. These bullets hurt. Go figure. I don't think he dropped anything for health. Yep. Alright, well, whatever. Optional stuff anyway. Shoom shot us. Cool. Back to the real world. Still looking around just to see what's around here. Besides darkness. Sure, there's a whole lot of darkness. Well, it was. Now there's a whole lot of light. Yeah, we didn't actually use the elevator, did we?
What are you doing in investigations?
Jesus,
Hello.
don't scare me like that, Langston.
If you're talking right now, I can't hear you. It's a one-way system. Try to find an intercom.
Alright. Well, Bright Falls AWE seems like the slightly
Langston,
relevant one.
It's me, Jesse.
I know. I can see you on the monitors. The cameras in there haven't worked since we sealed that sector off a couple years back.
Let me guess. You sealed it because of the monster guy.
Wait, did you see Dr. Hartman? Jesus, I really wish you hadn't opened that fire break. Okay, listen, you need to find Hartman and kill him before he gets out into the Bureau.
That thing is a person?
He was a person.
Yeah.
We brought him here to study after he was, altered in an AWE. I forget the medical word for what happened, but now light physically hurts him. Do you have a flashlight?
No.
A lantern? Headlamp? Oh, yeah, flare gun. Oh, Christmas lights. You could wrap them around your...
I don't have any of those, Langston.
Shit. Okay,
Then you're screwed.
Well, I'm sure you'll think of something.
Thanks.
I'll keep an eye on you from the Panopticon. This is kind of exciting, right?
Maybe from where you're standing.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Well, break a leg.
Hopefully not.
Why did I say that?
Okay, this Hartman
Alright.
thing can't have gotten very far. Let's go flush him out. Langston was right. This is kind of
It's
exciting.
just nice to have someone to talk to, you know?
Thanks.
Ever since I got put in charge of the Panopticon,
Oh my God.
people treat me different, like I'm crazy for wanting to work with altered items. People just don't understand the altered items like I do, you know? I don't want to brag, but it does take a very empathetic mind to connect with the items.
Doesn't
Still, I
want to
don't know why
brag.
people are making it so personal.
Right.
I mean, the teams in research handle paranatural materials every day, and no one thinks they're weird. Well, maybe that's not true. Darling is famous for being a bit out there, but when he's weird, it's charming. Altered items really aren't that frightening once you get to know them. If you figure out what they like or don't like, you know, what sets them off, then there's nothing to worry about.
Oh.
I guess at the end of the day, we're still just wild animals scared of our own shadows. We're supposed to be on the same team, but sometimes it feels like it's every department for themselves.
We're not your
It's a
therapist,
race,
dude.
and we're all trying to be number one. If it is a race, though, I'd say Darling is a mile ahead of everyone else. He was Trench's golden boy for years, but that relationship has gotten pretty tense, or so I've heard through the grapevine. Not that I spread rumors, just, you know, people talk. Not me, though. I keep my nose to the grind. Too much work to do to focus on those kinds of things. I need to stay focused so I can get my work done and get home to feed Alfred.
He's
Of
just
course,
gonna talk forever.
He is absolutely.
so I have my neighbor check in on Alfred at 7 o'clock if I'm not back yet. She's very nice. Her name is Maria. She's older. She came to New York in the 50s to attend school. And has
Now
been
I
here.
have to
She
see
had a
how
couple of
long
kids.
he'll
I met
actually
them at
go.
Thanksgiving. Big family. Very nice people. Anyway, she has a key to my apartment, and she gives Alfred his dinner if I'm not home. I'm gonna have to buy her a nice fruit arrangement as a thank you after this. I'm missing a lot of Alfred's meal times. She's probably gonna have to go to the store for more wet food. I'll have to remember to pay her back. Hold on, let me make a note. Pay back Maria
Now it's just sheer curiosity on
Alfred.
how long they set this up to go for.
Okay. Oh, one more thing. And buy her a fruit arrangement. All right, done. Are you a cat person? I don't think I ever asked. You seem like one, though.
Oh.
You'd like Alfred. He's very proper. Really carries himself well, you know? I named him after my favorite poet. Felt like a good fit. I got Alfred just before Sylvia died when I was Huh. You know, I don't really remember where I got Alfred from. But, boy, those two did not get along. Oh, no.
You should
Sylvia
definitely remember
thought she owned the place.
where you got a
Didn't
cat
like me
from.
getting in her way, scratched me more than once when I was just trying to move her food bowl. That cat was a real asshole.
Wow.
I'm realizing now that
That's
language was
kinda
not
harsh.
entirely, professional. You see, Sylvia didn't tolerate most people, or animals, or anything. And that's what I meant when I said asshole. I would never use that word about a person. It was just, hey, there's a light flashing on the console here. I got to, check this out.
Do you?
I'll get back to you later.
You really don't have to.
Langston.
Jeez, Eagle Limited AWE. Let's see if we can go to some of the other ones. Oh, okay. So we do have to go to these. That's fine. Well, I'm sure nothing shadowy or bad will happen if we go down here. Limited, active inspections. Oh, well, hello. Yeah, they really do start to nerf the damage of this after a while. Like, we're still doing fine, but we were just one-shotting everything for a while. Now it takes 2 throws of maxed out. Because I guess at some point they assume everybody will have maxed out most things. Which is fair, honestly. Come with me. things. Also mine now. Damn it, stop dodging. Let's say, gotta be something left. It looks like you're up here. Goddamn shotgun. Stop. Oh, no, still more. Barely scratching the big guy. Which also means I definitely want to take control of him. There we go. That should be worth it. I don't think anyone else is still... No, somebody's still alive. Here, take care of him, please. What? Alright, well... You insist on death. Do that for you. Yeah, big guy doesn't last too long, but... You good around here? You all dead? Think so. Entirely sure where we're supposed to go. The lights are on that way. I don't see a way to turn this. We came from that direction. It is this way? Ah, it was. Just missed the turning point. There we go. Darkness, great. Oh, is he fighting slash killing Hiss too? I mean, that's good for us? Really? Okay, so can't hit the button. One power source. Okay. We've got one flashlight. Yeah, sorry, not gonna go back for his targets. No, I don't want the light. I want the cube. Thank you. Cube. Only the cube. Over there. Cool. Control point, wonderful. Safe spot.
Send a ranger out. Director's orders.
Don't question how they got here. It ain't worth it.
The director.
Thank you. This just... Oh, no. Must be a new area, because... Loaded. Stuff's happening. Eat grenades! Oh, we dead. Okay, glad there was a save point right there. Try that again. Maybe... I need to pick my targets a little better, but... Because these guys are flying with shotguns. So I gotta deal with them. Yeah, dealing with these guys is probably smart too. Crap. It wasn't too bad, actually. All things considered, that could have done a lot more damage. No, I want to hit the orb that keeps them alive, so that they're not alive. Oh my goodness. Oh, we're locked in, I know. Didn't even get to the orb last time. Jesus, your shotguns are too powerful. Okay, okay. I killed the orb, but it was barely taking damage from throwing stuff. I should use my shield more often. That's definitely a thing I gotta do. Maybe get somewhere where only the flying guys can interact with us. You gotta dodge a little less, dude. Let me shoot you. Okay, now all the screaming guys should not be able to hit me. Got him. Okay. Cool. The explodey dude should not be up here. Okay, you ain't dodging those. There's the orb. I can't hit it from up here. Or can't I? The orb does not regenerate. Only the allies regenerate. Cool. Can only regenerate through so much of that. Meter. Alright, doing better. Orbs, got it. Cool. Oh, hello, friends. Yeah, you would, Dante. I know. At least only some of them can get me up here. Oh, whatever just hit me. Weird. Excuse me. Good. Stop trying to murder me for like 2 seconds. Some health. If I notice that we've got any like dropped things that are a high rank, I'll pick them up. I haven't noticed any. Now, presumably, I saw that earlier. Guess we're going in here. Exploded corridor. Brain missing. The good for nothing's at the security check. I know you took a part of my brain when you put me through that metal detector. I'm not stupid. I know what you're really for. What I don't know is whether taking part of my brain causes me to lose my memories or to lose sleep. I've been told if you lose sleep, you lose everything else too. That's where you trick us regular people. Now I don't know which it is, and I can't remember what you told me, what you did to me. But I can tell you all this much. I don't find this funny at all. I want my memories back. You can be sure the next time I visit the Baltimore-Washington International Thurgood Marshall Airport, I will come and find you and make you fix what you broke. Sincerely, I don't think I will be signing this with my real name. Like I said, I'm not stupid. You can just mind your own business. Yeah, okay. Oh, there's some darkness. There's some light.
Alright, Ahti. Was this what you had in mind?
Right. Oh, I guess we're doing part of the cleanup. That's fine. I'm not actively going for the side quest, but like if it happens, awesome. I ain't mad. Oh, don't like the sound of any of that. Cool. I mean, we had to go through here anyway, so. I'll drop my light yet. You want another light.
Damn it.
Ah, crap. Well. Oh, mold zombies? Nah, screw you guys. Mold zombies and darkness? Truly just the best. Night Spring Screenplay page 2. The robust director shoves the nerd-like scientist aside and heads for the portal control panel. He slams the on button with a determined fist. All the more reason. The entire screen is filled with dangerous red. Then it fades away, and we see the two men are on another dimension. The air ripples around them as if they were a 1983 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am sitting in the Texas sun after a 5-day road trip. In unknown dimension. Night, scientist. What have you done? You've doomed us. Control yourself, doctor. Where's this beast of yours? Right here, sir. A horrible, shapeless, shifting entity fills the horizon. Can't be described. That's how horrible it is. What a thing of beauty you've been keeping from me. Yes. His Ranger Airborne? Yeah. They just suck. No, shooting down the fungus. Oh, there you go. We do have an eradicate the mold. Cool. You demolded in there. Oh. Yeah, he's fine. More light. Place to put it.
Christ.
Oh.
Did the Hartman thing do all this?
Huh. Looks like we need a lot of blue to open blue. Yellow looks a little less. Blue. Well, that looks simple. We'll take that one. Yoink. Oh, I was hoping there'd be another generator in here. No cubes. Just loot. Well, that wasn't helpful then. No, thank you. Come with me. Red, maybe? Another red there. I wanted to know it game. Aha! And another cube. Okay. Orange. Orange needs 3. One's there. another orange. It's red, that's not orange. Yellow, blue, blue, orange, gray, yellow, orange, red, blue, orange. There we go. Now we should be able to do blue, right? Blue. Oh. Blue. One there, one there. There. Nope. Oh, that wasn't a ton. Alright, now we need yellow, I think. Seem to be the one to actually decide here. And yellow. Ta-da!
Reminder, the law of three also applies to all faucets within the oldest house. Be mindful and don't cause any aquatic misconduct. Thank you for your attention.
Sure. Good to know. There we go. Getting through. Easy. That's a 4. If I spot a 5, I'm picking it up. Alright. We've only got 2 astral constructs. Oh. There you go. Surge. Surge. I was using shatter anyway. Piece of grenades that detonate when manually triggered. Yeah. Okay. None of them seem to have damage up. Accuracy. Control low health. Okay, well we're here. These can go. Anything duplicates of can go. Good enough. This rate I'm going to say 3s and 4s can go for personal mods. Cool. Interesting. Okay, when you aim, you can place multiple. When you're not aiming, one at a time. Interesting. Let's see how this goes. Still throw stuff. Eagle limited AWE.
Lots of dark corners to hide in. Okay, let's get the lights on and clear him out.
That did not turn a light on. Okay, well that didn't work super well. Put something out of it. Alright. Are they gonna shoot at him? Because I don't think that's gonna do anything. Oh, hold on. Itch is like crazy for some reason, but I got a Q-tip, so. I know they say don't put a Q-tip in your ear, but I also know that nobody listens to that. And I take that risk upon myself. Alright, there we go. So it looks like the lights are tied to the train, kinda? So we want to keep the train moving. Turns out our current light gives us one up ahead. Oh, if you swap weapons, the grenades go away. Interesting. And if it did more damage, it's not a bad idea. Just doesn't do, you know, enough damage. Also, we're gonna die, but this is new. Me. Also, maybe drop more health, you idiots. Ah, stop! Okay. Damn it. If I had had the pistol instead of the explosions, we would have had him. Okay. Okay. Start it over. Play it better. No explosions this time. Keep pistol. We know what we're doing. Let's go. I think we're just not getting enough health back. They're doing more damage to us than we're getting back. This should guarantee we hopefully just kill something there. Good. Should finish him. Maybe. Oh, he died. Open that. Good, good, good. I don't like him. Alright. We're all dead. We're at full health. It's looking better to me. This is a creepy monster design though. Hartman? Oh yeah, they did say that the train was an AWE and it was different inside of it, right? But presumably... I don't like that it just sometimes talks like a human. Do not like. At all. Well, that'll be an entrance to this train, right? Out. It said move the train forward to activate the lights, and we did that. There'll be something we're supposed to do with that light. Ah, button. I missed the button. Blinded the bat. Hey! He's a little less frightening as he whimpers away. What's up, sir?
Where's it running off to now?
Yeah. I've never been blind before, and never will be.
All aboard?
Let's see, that I want to try. Investigate the train altered item, yeah. Definitely, I like the altered item stuff. Like, if it's just chores, that's fine. I don't really care too much, but altered item. How do we activate that? Maybe back here? Yeah, it's a fashion statement. They make me look smarter, you know. They're my brainy specs. Eagle Limited, AWE-44. The Bureau has gathered concrete evidence that the train derailment was in fact the work of the paracriminal group known as Blank, which according to the Bureau's intel has shown a concerning interest in experimenting with the artificial manufacturing of altered materials. Knowing the group largely operates in the American Midwest, the Bureau worked alongside the FBI to ascertain their movements and rendezvous locations. This cooperation provided agents with information that led to the arrest in conjunction with the AWE case. Under suspicion of involvement, Blank was brought in for questioning. An interrogation performed by Agent Blank resulted in the suspect being kept on a holding cell for 2 days without food, in breach of the Paracriminal Rights Act. Afterwards, the suspect confessed to his involvement in the Blank group and provided information on other members in exchange for his freedom. This definitely wasn't the way, though. Guess we could have come up here and gotten the light. Alright, fine. Maybe we need the light for something. I do like those darkness. This might do it. Alright. Ah. That's a train.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard the Eagle Limited bound for Chicago. Please have your tickets ready and enjoy the ride.
Oh my god, fire! Fire! Everyone, stay in your seats! In your seats! Nothing to stir! Sit down! Everyone, hold on!
Yeah, nothing good happened here.
Next stops, Alton, Carlinville, and Springfield. That's Alton, Carlinville, and Springfield. Tickets, please. Tickets.
Good evening, all you fine-looking folks. Here's some smooth tunes to ease your minds and please your ears. As we
Oh,
wait for that
do we gotta play this in order?
dinner to roll right on in.
Okay. The briefcase is definitely the first one.
Welcome aboard the Eagle Limited bound for Chicago. Please have your
Then
tickets ready
tickets.
and enjoy the ride.
Next stops, Alton, Carlinville, and Springfield. That's Alton, Carlinville, and Springfield. Tickets, please. Tickets.
Good
And
evening,
getting
all
ready
you
for dinner.
fine-looking folks. Here's some smooth tunes to ease your minds and please your ears. As we wait for that delicious dinner to roll right on in.
Then dinner. Then things are going wrong. It's going to crash and then crashing, right?
Oh my god, fire! Fire! Everyone, stay in your seats. In your seats. Nothing to stir. Sit down. Everyone, hold on!
Then kind of assumed something would have changed. Ah, cool.
Excuse me, ma'am. Do you have a ticket?
No.
You had a pretty dark ride, huh?
Yeah.
But I hope you're done replaying it now.
Cool. We helped the train. Got something? Exclusive to Shatter. Prime accuracy boost. projectile speed. Or spread. Jeez. One-way track. That's a unique one, it looks like. Let's see how good that is. Better. We had a 19% projectile spread. Now we have a minus 100%. So in theory, it makes it... Yeah. It just... You can snipe with this now. Okay, well all of a sudden this seems a lot of fun. We've got extra projectiles plus 5. I feel like that's the most way we could boost damage. I don't think anything else would really... Even if we had a, like, extra damage boost, I don't think it's beating that. Sue Hartman investigations. Oh, yeah, he did kind of put a hole through this place, didn't he? We should probably go through that hole. Here? Yeah. Oh, hey. Oh, crap. Fine, I don't think we can go upstairs. Shaded specimen captured. Entity capture report, reshaded specimen A-1010, formerly Dr. Emil Hartman. An alert from the blank WA monitoring station indicated minor blank activity occurring in the area. Agent Estevez was dispatched to investigate. Excuse me. Inside the blank lodge, she discovered the faculty's former owner, Dr. Emil Hartman. He had been converted into a shaded individual, per definitions found in File 634-1923, and displayed violent behavior characteristic of its type. Agent Estevez alerted the on-site research team to the specimen's presence, and, with some difficulty, it was successfully contained in a Black Rock cell. The cell and its inhabitant were transported safely back to HQ, where the specimen remains detained in the blank sector as part of the blank AWA investigation. Once the investigation is closed, research teams have petitioned to relocate the specimen to their sector for study. Always seems like a bad call. Train car procedures. Item's altered effect can be avoided by simply not entering it. Proper signage and barriers should provide sufficient containment. That's why I guess we had to move it along, because you can't enter it if it's hanging above an entryway. The item is currently held in the investigation sector, AWE's West Hangar, for ongoing investigation. The item's exterior is that of a standard CZ-10 Vista Dome train car, the largest known altered item on record. Its interior seems to be an adjacent reality related to a trauma or memory belonging to a blank and not the physical item's own history. Causation for this link is still to be determined, but possibilities include the outside interference possibly responsible for the item's altered state or trauma, imprinting via shared memory states. The item was discovered when the Bureau responded to a suspected crime scene in Bloomington, Illinois. The item was identified as an altered item and transported to the Bureau for examination and testing. See AWE 44 for further details. I don't like that it seems to have gone that way, which seems to be the way I need to go. It's fine. Oh, I could have just cut through here. Don't worry about it, bro. Crap. Actually needed to go more that way. Which we could do this. Got turned around. Oh. Alright, we have house movement. Crap, I always forget this fall damage. Don't fall very often. Motel compliant. Hey Stu, did you hear about Fisher? Got himself in trouble in the motel. Why the hell does anyone volunteer to stake out that place? Gives me the creeps. But hey, at least he came back, if you can call it that. I saw some of the footage they pulled out of there with him. Calm down and evidence processing showed me. Crazy stuff. Fisher had the cameras pointed at himself half the time. I'm guessing he went nuts on day one. He did catch something, though. Got one of those fiber optic cameras under the door of the room he was hiding in and recorded something out in the hall. Looked like a shadow. Maybe human? I'll say, Ramen, how's it going? It is definitely Alan Wake in control. There's a doctor who's working for the Federal Bureau of Control that got infested by the shadow and now also got infested by the hiss. And, you know, they kind of just mutated him more. He's long now. He's long. But light and dark is very much still what's going on. So we're in a part of the FBC that got sealed off because it was investigations, and this guy got loose, and they just went, we can't handle this, lock it down.
Want to fill your dark soul with light.
That's the short version. This was definitely released before Alan Wake 2. I don't know if it was released before they announced Alan Wake 2 was happening, but I feel like it might have been. But there's still little, you know, little bits. They talk about Agent Estevez. They talk about the lake house. They talk about how they think it's bullcrap that raccoons keep getting into their monitoring station, and that it's definitely not raccoons. Tom tried to get the quality up, but it's still blurry as fuck. Just reaffirms my position. Stay the fuck out of the motel. Anyway, up for some Shoom later? This got up to an hour and 38 minutes yesterday. New record to beat. See ya, Dave. Yeah, when we find, Hartman is the guy. He's long now. And when you see him, you will understand that that is a factual statement. He is long now. So the whole goal of this is really to find him and stop him before he, gets to the rest of the FBC. Also, the bits that used to be... The bits that used to be any of our other good friends is now our new good friend, Alan Wake.
Something there. A presence.
So, every once in a while, he shows up on the phone. Oh, crap, yeah, and darkness drains your stuff. Because, duh. Oh, there he is. Yeah, he's along now. I wasn't kidding. Man belong. Yep. He sure do be. We just got an upgrade for our shotgun that puts all of the bullets into one beam. I've yet to try it. We should see how it does on a human. So, get that out of there. Oh, leave me alone. Keep hitting triangle to change it, but it's square. Yeah, about half health. Yoink. Yeah, so when you're in the darkness, not great. No, leave that there, actually. Oh, crap. You might need to have to use those to move them forward. You can't move this one. Alright. This one seems to be, I mean, it's still got combat, and I've definitely died in combat, but it does seem to be at least a smidge more puzzle-oriented. You need a lot more power cores. I'll take that. Fine. Just shoot you. You'll die that way. Cool. Let me in. Oh hey, Snow Globes, how's it going? Welcome to Viper Land in the chat. How you doing tonight? We doing Alan Wake DLC in Control. Slowly but surely. Never actually did play the Alan Wake DLC, but now that we played Alan Wake 2, it made sense. Something's getting shot, messed up out there. Alright, well, can't tilt up high enough, we just go higher. Yoink. Alright, that's 3 out of 4. Almost there, right? Oh, help. Oh, he's a friend. He was a friend. Oh, hello. Nope, you are not friend. Can be. There you go. He drew a winning hand. That's stupid. I hate it. I mean, I guess statistically sometimes you pull all 5 cards of Exodia in your opening hand, but I'd still call cheater if it happened to me. Yeah, they only live for a certain time. I guess I just happened to spot him as his timer was running out, so... yeah, that happens. That last one.
Where's the switch?
Turn on the lights. Ah yes, Long Man does not like lights. So that's what happens when you're both a Taken and Hiss. So... I really liked Control a lot. But then I discovered Alan Wake 2, and I like Alan Wake 2 even more. But Jesse Faden is a great character. The combat here is smooth as hell. I love the concept of, like, SCP video game functionally. So, like, I like the hell out of the game. I just really love Alan Wake 2. No fault of this game for not being the game they moved on to afterwards and improved a bunch of stuff with. Here we go that way. So we gotta go to another one down here. Yeah, I just got the Alan Wake 2 Platinum. I had beaten the game 3 times. Oh, Langston keeps talking to us. He's the Panopticon guy. But like, the last time he talked, I think it was actually the same thing. It's like a 5-minute thing. We're not going to listen to the whole thing. Because it's the same... Yeah, it's the same thing, and it's like 5 minutes long. We listened to the whole thing before. We want to get there, but I think to get there we have to finish both of these side ones. I assume we're going to end in the Bright Falls one, like, right? I mean, the goal is just to get rid of him. Kill him, get rid of him, whatever. But we're going to end up in the Bright Falls one. Yeah, a bunch of people told me to play Control, and like a fool, I was like, yeah, sure, I'll play it eventually. But as soon as I started playing it, I just couldn't stop. I played it slightly less than Alan Wake 2, considering this is my 2nd completion, and I've done 3 of Alan Wake, and if I ever finish it for Calico and Afro, that'll be 4 of Alan Wake, with no regrets. Oh, these guys are slightly lower level. Where am I getting shot from? Stop it. Okay, well, cool. They were slightly lower level, but it didn't matter. Playing WoW? Why? When you could play 14. I know the expansions just came out, but I also know they also... Didn't they just immediately, within days of it coming out, nerf experience game? So I guess you either got in early or you didn't. Yeah, apparently if you were in early access or in like, you got to level up quickly. So if you did the paid early access, you got to level, and then they They were like, crap, people were loading too fast. Well, I know Snow Globes has a 14 account is the thing. I don't have to pitch them. They have a 14 account. I do know Snow Globes IRL. They're part of our Wednesday D&D group. I know they have a 14 account. I know for sure. We've taken Cheapo's pictures together. Now, where are you? Eat light. There you go. Just regular light, not light Yagami. Don't eat him. Imagine the FBC file on the Death Note. Don't know why that just came to mind, but it would be very funny. Stop. Damn it, still exploded. Still violently exploded. Fine. I didn't need my HP. Didn't need the blood inside my body. Arcade cabinets? Distance of 10 feet between the items suppresses their effect. Effects only trigger on physical contact. Items are a pair of arcade game cabinets, originally designated for the games Shoom and Shoom 2, Colgar's Revenge. The games were manufactured by Bonco Entertainment, now out of business. Despite being a popular arcade game in Japan during the late 80s or the 90s, no other Shoom cabinets have been found by our investigations. When touching one of the items while it stands within 10 feet of its counterpart, the user's mind is transported to a version of their subjective reality that resembles a video game in logic and function. Events from their everyday lives become game-like sequences in which their speed and efficiency are paramount. The brain enters a stroke-like state, as proven by EEG studies on users, which only ends after the user finishes their game, at which point they resume normal brain function and motor function. Huh. So that's what the arcade machines were doing earlier. Okay. We need a thing. And we need to burn darkness, burn our dread, whatever. Cool. I still need to find a thing though. You, where did you go? Ah, there's the cube. Need the light though. Must continue burning dread. No, I need you. We didn't need that wall, right? It's fine. Big red button. Ah. You know, I would have thought big red button turn on turn on lights, but I guess we get elevators. Ew. A little bit of darkness. Okay, we need more lights. Got it. Fusion of mana after? I have not downloaded it. But I'll say, how's it going? Welcome to Viperland in the chat. How you doing, Kane? I know it came out, but that's about all I know about it. Need a light. Do I gotta go back up the elevator? Hoping there'd be a light down here. For convenience sake. Well, it's not. I guess the darkness in the elevator should have tipped me off. Alright. Light uno. And didn't we have another light over here? Oh, whatever. Light uno it is then. We finish this. I finished Control, but I actively left off doing the Alan Wake DLC till after we finished Alan Wake. Crap. I think we broke the light. Well, crap. I kinda needed that. That was important. Alright, alright. Do this then. And you can take that and hit it there. Could do button. To a torch, right? can do so much stuff, but torches, nope. Alright, well, we moved this, but why? Oh, okay. Presumably we have to get it into a specific spot. Once again, though, why? I don't think it entered in either of the places we need it to. Maybe we can stop it. Definitely has an area pointed out. I don't, presumably there's some way to get that. Oh, I think I see. We need to turn this on. That light can burn stuff. How do we open the top of it? I see the end goal. The other snow globes. Oh, sorry. Okay. You were both snow globes, right? It's hard to... Gotcha, gotcha. My bad. Wrong snow globes. Oh, it's way too fast. Jeez, yeah, that's insane. I think one had like 2 Z's and one was not 2 Z's, so, you know, I can... it's normal. Maybe I can just slap it on it. Like, it doesn't quite look... No, it's a receptacle. And the darkness. We got a mobile flashlight. Okay. Understood. So now we move it over to that one. That's why they've got the painted lines. Okay, I got you. Not what I wanted. Thank you. Burn the darkness. Not you. Into that, which should open the door, and I guess we can go to lower access. Easy peasy. Oh, keep the darkened corridor. Okay. Green wall, out of my way.
It's too dark in here to fight this thing.
I know, that's why I'm trying to stay in the light. Ooh. Definitely put a little distance in here, though. Longman seems to be trying to stop us. Yep, it's Longman. Crap! Right out of the light. I see the battery, but I don't see where it's supposed to go. I don't like that the lights flicker. That's cheating. Definitively cheating? That's what's gonna go, alright. Yep. Blink. Splink. And a button. Good. Okay. Farming Sim 22, you're hooked. I couldn't get into it. It was ticketed. Somebody used a Viper ticket, so I had to play a whole stream of Farming Sim, and I didn't hate it, but I didn't get hooked. I definitely expected to hate it, so it definitely did surpass my expectations, but it didn't make me want to play off camera. I expected to have less fun than I did, though, so I'll give it absolute credit. It was definitely better than I expected. That's partially because I expected to hate it. So many enemies. Alright, hello down there. Good night. You're still alive! I want you on my side, sir. Thank you. Cool. What else is out here? Easy. Gets the job done. You know. I mean, the most fun we had that stream was me ruining shipments by falling over.
Understand, Jello, where are you from? Jumbo Brain, up and loose and heavy treat sandwich.
Jesus Christ, does anyone have any idea what this thing is saying?
Hot wing, they'll arrange you.
What the hell do you want? Why'd you stow away on that ship?
School bearing boy. Not as many cauterizing meat. Screwing back.
Just say that it's was there a mention of you know what? Never mind. I can't do this anymore. Just send this thing to the guys in research. Let them...
It's spider time. I don't know how to deal with this. I mean, the Truck Simulator was more fun than I expected as well. But also didn't continue playing off camera. But definitely more fun than I expected it would be. Oh crap! That was fun. Oh, sniper. First of all, ball, stop. Ow! We might die here. Why does the ball have 9 billion HP every time? I guess 'cause that's the whole point. You have to kill it first. You know what? Screw you. Heal me. Stupid ball. At least now that we can get heavy units, we can have ball heal us. So that's something. I don't know if we actually need to move this any further. You too. No, no more sniping. Oh, he was in the other direction. That might not have worked the way I planned it. Perfectly normal. Down. Cool. Good. Stuck in the castle. I did! In Farming Simulator. That did happen. Stop. Stopping the thing. You come with me. You good? The door's open now. No. Now, what's the point of that? Alright, and then we aligned the bridge. So one of these paths should be open. I guess it's this one. That's the way we came from? Door opened then. Definitely aligned. Oh, maybe we no, he's friendly until he dies. It's only that way. Can't believe we finally got it aligned. It feels to me like that should open, right? I'm sure I'm missing something very obvious. There's nothing I'm more sure about than of the fact that I'm missing something very obvious. Aha! It needs power and something needs to burn away the light. Right, shot.
Okay. I'm just going to freestyle.
Well, there he goes.
My mother always said, never talk to strangers.
Looks like whatever force had a hold on Hartman isn't mixing well with the Hiss corruption.
Always.
Blake did call him the third thing.
But isn't a stranger just someone you don't know?
Thanks, Langston.
What if the only thing stopping a stranger from being a friend is that word? Stranger. Strange. Strange like the noises you hear at night when there is no...
Why does he have a theremin? Who gave him access to a theremin?
A chain letter. I remember these.
And a copy
Mom
machine.
used to say they were evil. Whatever it says. You know, just in case. There must be a photocopier around here.
Move this letter along before he gets you. Oh no, the spooky man letter has found you. The spooky man curse is coming to you. To miss the curse, you must mail the letter to people. If you don't, the curse will get you. The more letters you mail, the better off you'll be. Sally and Houston did not send the letter, and the spooky man ate her cat. Terrence and Greenstone did not send the letter, and the spooky man gave him acne. Kyle did not send the letter, and now his wife eats dinner alone. Linda did send more letters, 30 letters in total so far, and look at her now.
Oh, no.
She owns 3 cars, she has all her fingers, she speaks Italian. You need to mail this letter. You better mail this letter. Don't let the spooky man come. He'll take your cat. Go find your stamps. Hurry. It's a good chain letter. Examination of Paranatural Entities. Dr. Emil Hartman, shaded. Dr. Hartman is the first Type 2 shaded individual to be examined alive by the Bureau and has proven a valuable asset for our understanding of A-010, aka the Shadow. Like all shaded individuals, the specimen is constantly shielded by, or produces, a blank of darkness that makes visual observation difficult. This blank also protects the specimen from harm. During tests, non-lethal ballistics proved ineffective against it. The specimen uses words and phrases that seem to originate from its previous life as a therapist. Some phrases have even been identified as quotes from Dr. Hartman's book, The Creator's Dilemma. This seems to indicate the host's personality remains blank to some degree. For research purposes, Shaded Hartman was relocated to the Cauldron Lake Lodge replica built for the blank AWE investigation. Researchers hope a familiar setting may trigger new behavior. This experiment has yielded no results thus far. Oh yeah, so they kept him in the AWE ramen, and he broke out and started acting extra aggressive, and everything went to crap when a Alice Redacted showed up at the FBC
I require backup at
one day. You know, could be anyone, but Alice Redacted. Crap. Flying shotgunners are illegal. Only I should be able to fly around with a shotgun. Truly illegal. But heavy dudes that can also dodge in flight, truly illegal. Truly illegal. But look how much damage they do. Look at how little health we got. And they can dodge our stuff. Freaking illegal. All the way down. Oh, there's a guy way over there. He didn't dodge that one. Yeah, I don't even know where the guy was that killed me. They have too much damage. Too much goddamn damage. It's almost like this was the final DLC or something like that. They wanted to make combat extra challenging. Or something. Send me a ranger.
Director Faden here. Send backup to my location.
Let's do this!
Hey, ranger man. No grenades. Alright. Controlling one does go like 2 ways, though, technically. Not for nothing, helps a bunch. What the hell are they? I know. Oh, they're way up. No, that's my guy. Oh. No, that's just the shield. No, no sniping. Or, I was gonna say snipe for me, but he died. It happens. That's a big honking hole on the ground. Damn it, stop spawning more things! Do not like, do not want. At least we got a little bit of health. Oh, I should have controlled him too. Oh, it's one of those guys. I theoretically don't care about the major target. In theory, I can control him too. Maybe not. Nope, got him. Well, if anything else spawns, that should help it come. Yeah, of course he was the last to spawn. There's a copy machine and operations center, but we'll go back over there when we're done here. I am guessing we go in here. Who this is? Fine, good enough. Ah, more moldy boys.
No
Right.
AC, no mold spore circulation. But it might get a bit stuffy in here.
Whatever. We'll worry about that when the mold goes away. This way? That looks fine. And safe. Just darkness trying to get to an elevator. Oh, why, hello there. Longman. That's a lot less lights than there were a second ago. Oh, interesting. Maru AWE-7, a paranatural entity that arrived on Earth by infiltrating the Apollo 14 lunar mission at an unknown point in their voyage to the Maru highlands of the moon. 32 hours after the return of Apollo 14 command module to Earth, the Bureau was contacted by Mr. Blank, a White House senior official, and instructed to send a small team to the Johnson Space Center in Houston. At the base, the team examined the entity and carried out interviews with NASA staff. They learned that 4 astronauts had returned to Earth instead of the expected 3. Each human crew member was insistent that the mission left with 4 members, though they couldn't name the 4th when asked. The entity seemingly affected their memory to make its presence feel unremarkable. The entity was transported to the oldest house for further investigation. Note, an altercation between NASA security and the investigation team occurred upon the arrival of Mr. Blank, called to clarify the matter. Upon their arrival, Mr. Blank called to clarify the matter. The tensions remain high. Bureau jurisdiction and clearance should be defined more clearly when other federal agencies. Yeah, probably. Well. Oh, okay. Cool, we need that. Oh, hello, friend! Oh, okay. I didn't think I could move. I mean, that hurt. Where did the light go? Why did the light go over there? Oh, it goes there, here, there, back. Got it. Okay, so I get how it moves now. Not you! No, we staying in light, yo. So I don't know where this is going, but I feel like it's a safe bet to follow the light. Okay. Just stay over here for a second. Oh, hello. Cool. So he shows up fast. Noted. Nice. Thanks. Oh, the thing's out of shadow. That puzzle bit you can just skip. Nifty. Don't hate that. Oh, okay. How does this go? Oh, I see. We're gonna need at least one more, too. So we got one going at least. I wouldn't know what to do. Take light. Can't take that light. Oh. Bramaro Supplement. The Apollo 14 entity, commonly known as FRA, underwent a series of physical examinations upon its admittance to the oldest house. The entity can speak, though its poor grasp of the English language makes it any meaningful communication impossible. Interview material can be found at blank. Its physical form consists solely of the extravehicular mobility unit spacesuit used by NASA astronauts, the same model worn by the other crew. This could be an authentic EMU taken from one of the NASA astronauts, though the suit does not bear any wearer's name, or one materialized through blank conversion, or possibly blank corporeal realization. The suit itself is slightly damaged, which is likely due to the fact that the command module did not have a fourth seat for the entity to strap into during re-entry. The EMU is entirely hollow, and pieces can be removed, though this seems to agitate the entity. X-rays and spectrograph imaging have shown blank-shaped outlines existing within the suit. For safety reasons, the entity will be contained in a secure cell until more information can be gathered. Hello. Don't. More light. Oh, it's over there. Okay. We need this light to burn that away. Did I miss? No, I didn't grab it. Okay. We need a third one? How do we even get a third one from? This just sends it back in the original course. That sends it over here. You know there's no more light over there. Or no more boxes. Wish I could yoink one of those off the wall, that would be great. The other problem being that getting close enough to those to do anything requires me getting out of the light. There's definitely nothing else over there. I feel very safe in saying that. So it's got to be something on this side. There's something down there, but I don't know if that. Oh. Lights are on there now? Oh, okay. That one just turned on the light. Those two do a thing. Noted. Got it. Cool. Understood. But you could solve it with 2 boxes. There was no third box. Go to hell. Oh, there goes Long Hartman.
There. One less place for him to hide.
You got the voice in the cellar, though? What? Guess we can look around now.
Yes, hello? Yes, me? Worry who? C to C.
Ah. Yeah, what you said.
Hello?
Hello. Read about us today. Long roads and no hardly. You are Bygone?
Sure. Why are you locked up in here?
Ah, casual turning. Back and front. And Gerbil took the top head. Not being pressed with that. Lady going and loosing back for eye?
Sorry, I think I'm misunderstanding you. What do you want?
The head? The head for tales? For reading news, jars, words, and tumble. The reading head.
Okay, take it easy.
Sure.
I'll take a look.
Find what the prisoner
Want
wants.
something to read. Or a
Okay.
jar. Let's just see what we can find.
Well, yeah, let's see what's around. Ah,
This could be what it wants.
toilet paper.
Let's give it a shot.
I mean, if I was an alien entity stuck in a containment cell, I'd want toilet paper.
No, jars. A head. Scotch and peppers? Head.
Okay, that wasn't right.
Okay.
Let's try something else.
Jars, scotch, and pepper. I mean, that's a head.
Maybe it'll like this.
It's almost certainly not what it wants, but it is a head. Maybe it wants a stuffed animal friend. Who knows?
Head. A-S-B-E. Head.
Nope. Let's keep trying.
Yeah. Okay. Definitely how you spell head. It always has been. We all know it.
Maybe this will do the trick?
An alcohol? Or something.
Rusa, you ping pong. A head.
Guess that wasn't it either. Huh.
Alright. There's another one over here. Maybe this has got something. Basketball?
This might do it.
Doesn't really fit the jar idea, but...
Maybe.
Lady, you are school and dirt for loosing.
Keep that up and I won't help you anymore.
Lady, you are school and dirt for losing. Said
Let's see if
derogatorily.
This will do it.
Mhm.
I'm ready to be done with this.
I have no idea what it wants.
Furry clocks, lady. The head. 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 No snacks. Head is top of all up and down. At the top. The top head.
Wait, does this thing actually mean head? Head is in a body's head? Where the hell am I gonna find that? And how did it lose it?
Oh. I saw it. It was a ways back. Yeah. It's so far away now. We'll go get it and bring it back later. Yeah, the file mentioned that it was only a spacesuit, that it was nothing else. We saw a spacesuit head forever ago, like so far back. Which is presumably what it wants. Well, nifty. Now I know what it does want, but I do like that they made us try everything in here first. We can do that later. We will finish, like, I'm not going to do every tiny little side quest, but if we finish with time, I'll do the head one, because, like, you know, gotta check that. Side quests are fun. Like the story one. Active investigations. Returned. Do you need to be up? Probably. Let's get going.
Tore the security door into the Bright Falls AWE site wide open. He was so ugly. Like, wow, I got a good look at him, and Christ, he does not look like he used to. The hits must have messed him up or something. He looks like a bar rag that's been twisted by the world's strongest man. Or a monster from some 80s horror movie. You know, back when it was all practical effects? Oh, nasty. Did you say something? Winston. Remember, I can't hear you. Never mind, just go after Hartman. Oh,
yeah.
So disgusting.
Get it. Gross looking dude. You're not wrong.
I've written, rewritten. I've written and rewritten. Deconstructed, reconstructed. Experimented with different voices. Changed the style, changed myself. Forgotten the language, relearned the language. Have I been here before? Gone down this path before? The darkness wants to hide the past to make me lose my way. You must know where you've been to know where you're going. I trust what I read on these pages. I wrote them for a reason. My notes to myself. The only way to make progress, recap, then write more. The style then. Lose the fat. Make it clear. Ugly. Functional. Present. Be blunt. Only the brutal truth. Cut through the reality, tear it apart, rewrite it. Be clever. Make them do the work. Form the image in their minds. They make it. You just imply. Incept. They're drawn to the mystery. Obsessed. You set it up. They put it together. Their interpretation. And there's only one because you give them no choice. And they believe in it. Because it's theirs now.
Thanks, Alan.
Darkness wants to
Some writing
hide the
tips.
past to make me lose my way.
Shang Soul.
I trust what I read on these pages.
I mean, it's free and it's available on Steam. It's on PC, so like it could work. But also, a Mahjong Gacha? Really? Not dare.
Stuck. Let's go take care of it.
Turn away the darkness. That's keeping the elevator from moving. Goodbye, darkness. Hello. Hi. Or let me take you over. I don't really care which. Cool. Death. You take that. Yeah, got to track down to pay the bills. Yeah. Dude, what else is a free gacha game? Critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV Online. Goal point.
Thank you for meeting with us again, Dr. Hartman.
It's my pleasure, gentlemen. I hope the information I provided thus far has been of some small use.
It's been invaluable, Doctor. Really, we have a much
Fair.
clearer picture of this event, thanks to your accounts.
Well, I do consider myself a keen observer of...
We did have one question, though. You mentioned in an earlier conversation that your patients displayed, and I'm paraphrasing here, unnatural abilities that you in fact encouraged during their time in your lodge. It'd be very helpful if you could fill us in on the details there.
Of course. Like yourselves, I work to understand and even bend the rules of our earthly paradigm. My patient's well-being was paramount, of course, but
Sure.
I would hardly be a man of science if I did not reach out at the underlying truth. As I stated in my written proposal, I believe working alongside your organization could be greatly beneficial to both parties. Sharing notes, as they say.
Thank you, Doctor. That's all we need to hear. Remy?
Dr. Emil Hartman, you have been found in breach of codes 4, 8, and 74 of the Federal Bureau of Control Criminal Offense System.
What? You can't do this? I
Sure
am
can.
a well-connected man. You're making a dire mistake, my friend.
You will be detained until further notice and all personal property will be confiscated, including the Cauldron Lake Lodge.
That's preposterous. You can't just seize my property. I'm a United
Say that.
States citizen.
Let's take
I
that.
have rights. That lodge is my life's work. I'm offering you years of research.
Oh yeah, I'm sure we won't.
You're making a mistake. You have to listen to me. You have to listen.
It's kind of entertaining working backwards. Like, if I knew I was going to get big into Alan Wake, I would definitely have started from 1. But I didn't know.
I've forgotten again. I had a plan. I know it. I've forgotten. He's coming. I've got to get out of here.
Can't wait for you all to see how very good I am at Alan Wake 1's combat. Truly, truly so good at it. It is very interesting that, like, she does get to peek into other doors. I mean, his door. We do see one
Whatever
file.
is going on with Wake, he clearly needs some help.
That might be the greatest understatement in video game history. We do see a file early on in this DLC that references that symbol, but I've seen only one file. That's it. And it doesn't seem to be connected to Alan, but I'm not sure what it's connected to. What's combat? Oh yeah. Get ready for several streams worth of Viper raging at Alan Wake 1's combat. Will it be worth it? Very much so. I truly believe. But also, I am so glad that they improved so drastically. Because, like, one of the reasons I loved Control was the combat was a blast. Yeah, the world was the majority of the reason, but the combat was a lot of fun, and a lot of people praise it. So clearly, they improved over time. But damn, they started from a low point. There was a lot of room for improvement. I don't like the concept of the darkness in the hotel, but I mean, it was also in the hotel in Alan Wake 2, so I don't like it though. Key.
Going mad. story needed many beginnings, many springs, streams that turned into a river, a flood, and then an ocean. This was one. Wake used the materials he had, the connections he had, the people, the places. Wake put them in to make it true. His wife, the psychiatrist, his city. These connections, like magnets, move things.
Oh yeah, we are in New
Alice was a
York.
conduit. She'd been in the dark place. The thing that had been Hartman sensed her near, sensed Wake through her. Went berserk, broke loose. Wake made sure Alice was already gone by then. Safe. The more springs, the more the story became real. The more people believed. Cause and effect. It was extremely delicate and hard work. It had to go through the path of least resistance where success was most likely. Where there was a connection already. Wake felt the pressure grow in his head. Going mad. Wake had to escape. Right. His escape. He was already out. He wanted to make it true. Wake needed a hero. A hero needed a crisis. For the part in the story about the government agency, Wake needed something special, something to convey an alien force mimicking human intelligence. Something that can't be translated. Translated. Wake channeled Burroughs and Bowie. He cut up sentences and words. Orange peel. You are home. Insane. He put them in a shoebox. He pulled out the words. Wake created a Dadaist poem. He'd try anything once. Or had he tried this before?
This is just one of the many attempts for him to get out of the dark place. I mean, the fact that Alan Wake 2 exists implies that we are not successful at the end of this, of getting him out of there. Falls AWE.
Replica. Like the one they made for Ordinary.
Very dark.
What happened?
Alice Wake interview. Interview number 65-F-124. Subject Alice Wake. After reaching out to the Bureau, Alice Wake was brought into the oldest house for an interview on blank 2017. See file blank for full transcript. Excuse me. The interview conducted by Agents Saw and Dempsey revealed that Mrs. Wake had reoccurring nightly visitations from her missing ex-husband in her New York apartment, address blank. Mr. Wake appears out of nowhere and rushes at her down the corridor. According to her impression, he appears crazy and horrifying, clearly coming at her with violent intent. Mrs. Wake believes that he is haunting her, insisting he is not Alan but a fucking monster in his body. Mrs. Wake has not been sleeping out of the fear of these visits. Her attempts to keep the lights on throughout the night result in the relevant hallway's light bulb breaking every night, possibly indicating involvement of the blank. Further investigation required. We propose installing monitoring equipment in the apartment. Copies of supply request from L501-4 have been sent to Mr. Kirkland and administration for approval.
Here.
Director Faden here. Send backup to my location.
It's an honor, Director.
Thanks. I was hoping one of those light switches would work, but yet here we are. So we've got a light, we've got a cube, we've got a cube hole. Find the cube in the cube hole.
These are the notes of Dr. Emil Hartman. I am continuing my work alone again since certain parties were too blind to recognize a golden opportunity. Despite my generous offers, the conversations came to naught. Some people simply do not value collaboration as I do. Though I believe now that it was for the best. The sort of bold, pioneering work that I am undertaking cannot thrive under the shackles of bureaucracy and regulation. I have a history of seeking such partnerships. There was a time when I hoped Alan Wake and I could collaborate. Together we could have produced art such that the world has never seen. Wake was stubborn, egotistic.
There you go. Sure.
Writers usually are. Disappointing nonetheless.
You know what?
Now, like Tom before him, Wake has disappeared into Calder Lake. This is where my work turns hypothetical. Since he was lost to the lake, Thomas Zane has been observed by various townspeople. This indicates to me that the individuals within the lake are not entirely.
No, I can't pull out of there. No.
I may harbor some resentment. This raw talent
I mean, he did return.
undeniable.
He was summoned.
This I have concluded that the lake and the dark place within it are not as removed from this world as I previously thought. Given my acute awareness of what awaits within, my meticulous preparations, and my considerable education, I believe myself much more prepared than either Tom or Wake. I should be able to cross into that dark realm.
They went to the Dark Realm, but they were dumb and uneducated and stupid. I am smart and a scientist, and I went to school. I can go into the dark place, and I'll just come out.
Take my plunge into the dark tomorrow with only the light of knowledge to guide me.
Well, I mean,
Time for a break.
we see how it went for him. So, you know, there is that. Dude, screw this guy. Bright Falls, AWE 10. Event summary: an unconfirmed threshold manifestation occurred at Cauldron Lake, Washington. The citizens of Bright Falls had gathered in the town's southwestern fields for the annual festival known as Deerfest. Eyewitnesses all claim that the day had been sunny, confirmed by reviews of the area's weather reports, but then with no warning, a thunderstorm appeared in the direction of the Anderson farm, and a tornado rose from Cauldron Lake. The torrential rain that followed caused a flash flood. It was as if the day had turned to night, testimony from Blank. Frank Breaker, the sheriff of Bright Falls, formerly a bureau agent, see employee file blank, managed to guide the crowd to safety as the festival grounds were destroyed by the flood. The festival was cancelled, ending one day early. Lack of official bureau presence on the scene makes this event difficult to report as a confirmed AWE, though the similarity to other known events in Bright Falls area lend credence to the accounts of the townspeople. Over here, what do we do here? See 2 more spots for lights to go, but I can't pull this one out of there. Ah, okay. And one more. Just one more. I'll see it now. Yep. No, it's not a button, it's a TV screen. Hell. Yeah, good luck. Just one more cube. I mean, I'm glad he's distracting the thing. Even if we turn on the lights, oh, that might be something. All the wires. Oh, we're gonna pretend I'm not blind, right? We're just gonna pretend. Time for the button. Oh, defeat Hartman. Ow. Oh, hello. No, thank you. Could you not do that ever again? Please, thank you. Much appreciated. I like my guy, Kelvin. You know, shooting missiles is cheating, right? You have to know this. Oh, well. Oh, he got a shield because it's dark. I'd really like more health. I know there's enemies out there, but I didn't see where. 10. Wait for me. Please say you dropped some HP. Thank you. You too. Oh crap. Thanks, bro. The other one came out too. Okay, I see the issue. Okay. You can still headshot him. Good to know. Honestly, random ranger dude putting in work. Yeah, look, the light. Alright.
Hartman won't be a problem anymore, Langston. But investigations need someone to run it. Interested?
I've seen what happens to sector heads, ma'am. No, thank you.
Honestly, smart.
Ma'am, I'm getting
Legit.
something on my terminal here, an AWE alert from Bright Falls, Washington. But it might be a glitch. The date's all wrong, a couple of years in the future. And we're in lockdown. There shouldn't be any incoming signals.
Maybe it was active before we went into lockdown? Are there agents on site?
Let me check. Agent Estevez is the field agent in charge of monitoring the site, so she should be there to let us know if the situation has been through any major changes recently.
Well, you don't say. Activity at Cauldron Lake in Bright Falls, several years in the future.
Things set in motion. If the alarm's true, then so is the reason for the alarm. The effect must follow the cause. It's happening again. A return.
Return indeed. Nifty. I like that.
You have been warned.
Nice little lead into it. Not necessary. I don't feel like I lost any context because I didn't play this, but nifty. Alright. Let's find... I do want to just do that one gerbil head one real quick. There we go. Find the head. Way down there. It does have a save point near it. I could be able to just warp to it. Oh yeah, let's see if there's anything else around here. Wake evidence. A photograph of Alan Wake captured by Alice Wake during an event in her home. Alice Wake, former wife of Alan Wake, see AWE 35 for details, has recently been visited at night by her ex-husband or entity resembling him. See file blank for more. Being a professional photographer, Mrs. Wake positioned cameras with motion sensors around the corridor he appears in and managed to capture an image of Mr. Wake on film. During an interview with Mrs. Wake, she mentioned that her favorite camera, a blank model, was lost in 2010 during AWE 35. No match has been found among the confiscated evidence from AWE 35. It has been filed as a potential altered item, and research staff stationed at Bright Falls are being contacted to check if they have any knowledge of such an item. I should also definitely look around here for more files before I leave this room. That's the Wake photograph. Alright. Evidence ID 12231-C. Photograph of Alan Wake provided by Alice Wake. Taken on Redacted 2017. Yeah. Not super friendly looking.
This must be where they studied Hartman. Kinda looks like Dylan's cell.
Very
I wonder
small.
if they treated him as badly.
Probably. Fortunately. Bright Falls 1976 supplement. On the day of the flooding, the rock band Old Gods of Asgard was rehearsing in the field outside the Anderson farm. The homestead of band members Odin and Tor Anderson both admitted to being in a heavy state of inebriation at the time, having spent days drinking their home-brewed moonshine while celebrating Deerfest. After the townspeople were evacuated from the flooded field, Sheriff Breaker was asked by Freya Anderson, daughter of Tor Anderson, to check on her father and uncle. Breaker drove to the Anderson farm and found the band members alive but in need of medical aid. Tor Anderson had been struck by lightning, and Odin Anderson had cut out his own right eye. Possible reference to Norse deities blank and blank. They claimed they had fought and valiantly defeated a dark army of the Scratching Hag rising from Cauldron Lake. See AWE blank of 1970. Related to the suspected blank at Diver's Isle. While impossible to verify, these events are relevant to the occurring AWE at Bright Falls and the Cauldron Lake blank. Odin and Tor Anderson have been listed as persons of interest. Yeah, they sure are. What? I just wanted to look around. What the hell? It's just a boss fight here. Don't make me die to this garbage. Right. You're coming with me if I damage you a little bit more. If I sit, nope, we're dying. Yep. Cool. Thanks. Much appreciated. I just don't want to look around for more files. That might be all that's in here. Okay. Yeah, it actually might be. I don't think these areas have much. Alright, cool. Nice little extra bits, though. I don't hate it. Oh, well, hello. Night Springs screenplay page 4. The scientist turns from what used to be his director, now transformed into a stranger, an alien that only resembles the director in form. He drops his all-important clipboard as he stumbles towards the closing portal, but the horrible entity is already rushing through it in a flow of insanity and chaos. The scientist becomes caught in it, and the entity devours him, screaming as it enters our world. The director lifts his pistol to his head. His hand is steady, sure in its finality. Or so I thought. Camera fades to black. A gunshot is heard. And so our hunger for control, our obsession for domination and power, the hubris at play in this children's puppet show we're starring in, can only lead to our fall from control, to submit to those who really hold the strings and control us in Night Springs. Yep. I do need a button. Thank you, button. Yep.
I need a ranger sent to this location stat.
It's an honor, Director.
Never hit you, son. Fast travel. There. Oh. You do too much damage and have too much goddamn health. Stop. Look at how little damage he takes from this. Oh, he's coming down here. That's not great. Damn it. Do not kill me before you die. Thank you. Much better. Much better. Hey, look, it's a head.
A helmet. For a head. Is that what the prisoner meant?
No.
I guess there's only one way to find out.
We're gonna get back there and he's still gonna hate it. No enemies, just head.
The Head River Chicken Station. Oh, far tastier. Press any button?
So the helmet is what you're after, huh?
Tubes, snug and grape, pure grapes. Hail a lady.
You're welcome, I guess. Did Kirkland lock you up in here?
Chief Gerbil? Yes. Teddy's long around. But holdout's unhappiest. Can gather for goldfishes. No wrinkle.
Okay. Well, sounds like you're doing fine in there now. Just make sure you don't go anywhere.
Jelly.
At least we helped this guy.
I don't know, there's just something funny about somebody with full confidence and conviction saying utter gibberish.
We don't need any more problems out here. Lunar lander? I knew it! The moon landing was fake. Area 51 is a cover-up. Aliens are real! Although, none of that sounds as exciting as it did a week ago.
Alright, I think we're good then. So tomorrow we'll see if we can finish East 8. If we don't finish it tomorrow, we'll finish it Saturday. If we do finish it tomorrow, I don't know what we'll do Saturday, because I kind of feel like Monday is just that perfect day for starting a game. So I'll find something for Saturday. If we don't finish East 8, we'll finish it Saturday. If we finish East 8, we'll do something Saturday. Not shabby. Honestly, this was a longer DLC than I thought it would be. I thought it would be a little shorter. But it makes sense if they were trying to, like, set up for Alan Wake 2. It makes sense. Not shabby at all. We've, I can now finally say I have finished Alan Wake, or I have finished Control. I had never beaten this DLC before, so now I have finished it. And I did get the base game platinum. I did not get all the DLC trophies. I wonder, there was definitely one in the other DLC, the Foundation, that was keeping me from doing it, which is the all hidden locations and the hidden trophy, which I believe is the cats. Yeah. I wonder if this one... Oh, it must. We didn't even... Sorry, 80% of the altered vending machine instances? Didn't do that, yeah. Play a single game in arcade... Yeah, okay, fine, we didn't do that. Upgrade Surge to the maximum level, didn't do that. Attach a Surge grenade to an object and launch at an enemy. Smart, I like that. Okay, those all seem doable. Doesn't seem like there's any, like, crazy. I do like the icon for this one, though, being Long Hartman. Like that. Not bad. Not bad. More Rangers. Okay, so there's still other stuff we have to do, but whatever. Got the platinum, so who cares? Got the shiny. Per usual lately, I'm gonna see if we can at least toss a raid to somebody. And a little early. Let's see who's going. If anyone. You know what? We rarely get to raid Jude, so we're gonna raid Jude. Doesn't happen very often. But since we're ending a smidge early, I don't know how much longer they're going to go to. They usually end roughly when I do, but I'm going to read Jude. Because I can. Ain't nothing stopping me. In the meantime, we got a monster, a core, a Discord. I forgot to start the bot, but it's okay. We'll just oof myself. It's fine. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for watching. Good times, good stuff. Control is done. I can free up some hard drive space, but it was still a blast playing through it again. Tomorrow, East. Saturday, possibly East. Sunday, Great Ace for sure. This has been Viper of Viperland. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for watching. See you all next time. Ooh.